Smartwatches. Some are barely smart at all, like this cheap Wish watch from wish.com. And it was cheap for a reason, because the Bluetooth died in the first couple months. Well, and it's also ginormous, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And some are not deserving of a smart title, like this Garmin that I don't care to search up the name for. But we're not talking about these dumb boys today. Today we're talking about an actual, prestigious working smartwatch. And here it is. Yes, I got an Apple Watch. And this is gonna be the first time I've owned one of these, so this is gonna be interesting. No, I'm getting sucked into the Apple ecosystem. Anyways, I'm gonna get some stuff set up behind the scenes and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. And usually I talk about stuff that is on the box, but this one doesn't seem to have anything interesting. Well, except the random glue on the back. We also have something interesting on one of the ends. Turn that around for you guys. And yes, it's a Series 1, but it was $20 for one that was open box, so I couldn't resist. Now let's try to get this awkward packaging open. Come on, you. Just get out. Well, I'll be back. Alright, now this boy is open. Get this out of the way. Of course we are graded by Apple's typical Designed by Apple in California. And under this inlay, we will be greeted by the nice Apple Watch. Ooh, and there it is, in all its glory. We'll get to the watch in a second. But first we have to go through the least important items. Oh. I feel like it could have done without this part. Whatever. 'Cause this could have just been put in there. Speaking of this thing, the unpacking experience of it is gonna be weird. Like, just look at this. It's pretty much just a jumble of things. I'm surprised they even found the manual. The most likely tortured manual. Oh no! Why, Apple, why? This is literally the worst manual design I've ever seen. I mean, at least they gave us some nice pictures, but come on. I've seen better from wish.com products. Shame on you, Apple. You chose to make everyone hold a literal roadmap. And not in a good way. Oh yeah, you gave us this thing too. Now let's try to get these accessories out of this strange packaging. Should I just rip the box? But I want to try to keep it in nice condition. Come on, accessories, you know you want out. Just get out. Boy, Apple did not think this one through. We almost need instructions on how to get the accessories out. Well, might as well just skip to when they're finally out. Alright, we're finally back. That took way longer than it needed to be. And all that effort for two very unimportant accessories. Like this bigger band for people with thick wrists. I'm confused at how I'm gonna get it on the Apple Watch, but I'll figure it out eventually. We also have another accessory. The charger to be exact. And it is very long. Like, it feels longer than the lightning cables Apple gives you. The cable is also very sticky, probably because it has been sitting for a while. Anyways, let's clean up these rather boring accessories and get to the fun bit. And that fun bit is the grand Apple Watch, which we get to see in all of its glory, just as soon as I remove this plastic, of course. Alright, first time holding an Apple Watch. Wow. I don't know why, I was expecting it to be really heavy. I mean, it looks and feels really good, but to me it weighs nothing. But maybe that's good for my wrist. Also, it looks like there's buttons to change out the bands, so I guess that's one less problem to worry about. Now let's turn this old boy on. Oh. Yeah. This is gonna take forever, isn't it? Come on, boy. I believe in you. Well, I guess this is gonna take a bit. It's probably most likely dead. Anyways, let's get this box out of here. Okay, I think I need to charge this one. Alright, we're back. And yes, as usual, I got carried away and completely set this boy up off camera. But it was really fast, so I don't think anyone would have really cared. I also did a few other things off camera as well. Like, I put on this larger band because my wrists are so thick. And I also bought some screen protectors for this boy because I want to keep it protected. Although, most of the screen isn't protected. Anyways, let's see how I'll do with my first true smartwatch. I know that these side buttons do things, but where would I go to get all the circle apps? Oh, right at the bottom here. Yeah, there's a classic Apple Watch screen I was looking for. It's so hard to try and hold on to this little thing and scroll. Speaking of scrolling, this little thing is pretty responsive for how old it is. Well, that's a pretty cool screen. Now let's get back to the main screen, where you slide down for notifications, slide to the left for different faces, which I put a few on here that I liked. This one here is pretty cool. And that's it. Let's go back to the one I was on, shall we? And slide up to talk about the control panel. It has these strange face things. Oh, theater mode. I could have guessed. And you also have a few other basic buttons, like one for Wi-Fi. And that is about as much as you can do on this boy. So now let's get out the excess and go to the Watch app. And here we are, the Apple Watch app. Here you can add the different faces to the watch and look at the settings on a bigger screen. I don't understand what the complications setting is for, but apparently I don't need to worry about it. We need to fix this app layout. I want it to look like a square of apps. There we go. That looks pretty good. And of course, back out here we have a ton of other things that we can change to our liking. It's basically identical to the settings on an iPhone. Nike Run Club. Maybe I should get that one sometime. I'll think about it. Oh, and here you can see your watches. I obviously only have one. And this one apparently has all the watch faces. There are a ton to choose from. And this tab over here seems unimportant, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll learn about my Apple Watch myself, thank you very much. So yeah, this little boy is pretty cool. It seems to be really responsive and does everything I need it to do. I also like how it's designed to not be so giant, cause that giant Wish watch I showed you guys earlier is very awkward to wear. It's also from a reputable brand, unlike the Wish watch. Garmin is technically a reputable brand, but I've had bad experiences with them in the past videos. The Garmin watch doesn't even come close to what this boy can do though. So yeah, I'll probably be wearing this nice boy for a lot longer than these other watches. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Remember that the Apple Watch is probably one of the best smartwatches ever made. And also remember that those Wish watches are garbage. Oh, and don't forget to comment on what you want to see next. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.